What keeps you going and motivates you to continue living? The hope that good things will come my way. My dog. He is relying on me to give him a good life, and I'm doing my best for him. Spite. You make me feel worthless, I'll live to piss on your grave. Inertia and good manners. Killing oneself is a lot of effort and is a messy business for those left behind. The only thing that's been keeping me going for many years is a sense of obligation to keep living. But I've thought about suicide every single day since November 2006. Nearly 17 years. And I know one day I'll actually do it. My GF. After 37 years of being used by terrible evil women, I found my soulmate. She reminds me there's beauty in life. I hope you're okay, op. When I went through really bad times in my life, my curiosity kept me going. Even just small things like if I wondered how a TV series would go, or waiting for another book from an author I enjoy, or wondering what will transpire during certain current events. Just basic curiosity and entertainment and the world around me was enough to get me through the worst times. I hope it helps anyone who needs it. Dune 2. Just autopilot. I believe in gratitude for my mortal life. We only get one chance at life, so make the most of it. But at my lowest points, it's just the highly evolved brain that really is responsible for keeping things moving. I look forward to eating, sleeping, watching TV, and a lot of smoking weed. Pizza, tacos and cheeseburgers. No one would take care of my turtles if I were gone. I've had them 17 years. They need me as much as I need them. I try to keep myself busy with unimportant nonsense, and eventually I'll be dead. It's better than dying. I've got kids to take care of. My cats. Just my cats. And my writing. I want to write a book series anime that includes every single community I need to stay in order. For that to happen. Spite. Currently, there is someone at my work I have a crush on and trying my damnedest to go out with her. In a non-creepy way. Being friendly and going slow. Long sure. Anytime I've had bad thoughts, I find some way to pull myself out of it. Surely. It isn't healthy, but this has been the longest span I've had not going down that path 2 years in January, so something is motivating me to keep going. My dog actually. He loves me more than anything and takes care of me in ways I never knew I needed. I love him so much. My dog. My dream of opening a coffee shop one day is my motivation to continue living. Everything. My son and my wife. My whole world to me. I would kill and go through anything just to come back home and seeing them smile. My heart keeps me going. What keeps me motivated? I want to do something with my life. My mom and my cats. Trying to hit my goals and also fuck my ex. The goal is to prove doubters wrong. Still trying to figure that one out. My primary motivation is to grow enough balls over the years and eventually off myself. Hope in heaven and the redemptive love of Christ. I really wouldn't be alive today without the gospel. Not wanting to hurt my mom. I just quite like being alive. My dog. I have dealt with daily and chronic suicidality for years and years. There are many times when she is the only reason I stay. I love her more than anything. And I promised to always take care of her. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm too big of a coward to end it. I've done a lot of shitty things and I want to make up for them. Family, duty, honor. My goals. D-backs swept the Dodgers. My younger brother and dad. We lost my mom and I saw how they handled their grief. I don't want to be the cause of misery and darkness in their life, so I've been working on strengthening our relationships. My kids. There's gotta be something. I guess. I'm still living. If you call what I'm doing living. At this point I decay. I just distract myself. My son. The hope that one day it'll get better. Not much lol. I set little goals for myself. Things like beating this game or listening to this album or researching this and that. I love my friends, so I live for them. Stuff like that. For me, sometimes it was a TV show. Most times it's people I love. But sometimes, in the darkest times, it was looking forward to a new piece of art. Hope that everything might be okay someday. Gestures around at everything. For all the ups and downs. I'm alive. And that's pretty wild. I'd like to keep that going for as long as possible. I hope to one day innovate in the tech space. I find life interesting. I'm genuinely curious what comes next. My life has been somewhat chaotic for a while. A lot of self-inflicted wounds. But I get the feeling something good lies ahead and I'm curious what it is. I made a promise to myself back in March that I'd give myself a year, that I'd spend a year putting in a good faith effort to try to improve and get to a point where, not to a point where life is good, because that's asking too much, but to a point where I could see that life might be good in the future. So that promise is what's keeping me here for now. It's not looking like things are going to turn around. When that year is up, well, then options go back on the table. Is that I need to own a GT3 RS. Good food. Funny stuff. My family and being around people I like to be around. Laughing. The sun. Trees. Nature. God. Hang in there, friend. Remember, the world needs your impressive streak of surviving Monday's open-mouth smile, glowing star. Beauty. There is so much art out there. So many songs. So many birds. Plants. Mountains. Sunsets. Rivers. Insects. So much beauty that we can not only witness, but also create. And I can participate. I can make this world a little better by creating art. Planting flowers. Doing something nice for someone. Etc. I've made it my life's mission to fill this world with love, music, flowers, joy, and art until the day I die. Cats. Cats always keep me going. Long live cats. Even if they eat corpses. Curiosity. I want to know as much about this crazy universe as I can on this conscious go around. Drawing and dogs. Drawing because I want to get better. And every time I draw, it gets slightly better, so yeah. Dogs. I mean, just take a look at them. They're adorable and basically heaven sent, except for those chihuahuas owned by bad owners. The fear of burning in hell for all eternity if I kill myself. My kitty cats, they are all I have now. You, the Jewish Viking 1064, and our kids. The next hamburger. The latest iPhone each year. God. I'm generally having a pretty good time. Life is spectacular. Being alive motivates me. I wish I knew. My espresso. My dog and my boyfriend. And I think it would traumatize him if he found me. Evolution. I'm an atheist and I've been asked that before. Knowing that there is only one chance at this thing called life helps. Now if my depression and anxiety would get that memo, that'd be great. Whole lot of guilt. Well, the opposite would devastate a few people and I don't want to do that to them. Though it'd be nice if they made daily life more enjoyable. Especially the ones who I offer so much of myself to. Other than that, just gotta see what happens next, I guess. food, gym and mom.